Back on now, 5-on-4. Eastwood almost steals the puck. San Jose on the power play. Marco Sturm the shot, and that goes high on a deflection. This is Dom Poos, the 34-year-old. McInnes intercepts. Kalani does the same. He is shifty. Eastwood finally gets in his way, but can't clear. Stewart keeps the puck in. McInnes knocks it away. And it comes to Eastwood, then to Young. Nash about ready to come on. Here's Young, a shot, he scores! Oh, baby! Scott Young from the left wing beats Evgeni Nabokov. And after starting the period short by 2 men, the Blues get the game's first goal.
Huge goal for the Blues. Scott Young just seems to always score against San Jose. His 16th of the season. This is 21 goals in 36 games against the Sharks. And this is just a blast right after the Blues got to full strength in this shot just from the left wing boards, beat Nabokov to the far side. Nabokov can't believe that he missed this one, but it went right inside the goalpost, and the Blues score first, and that may be all it takes, Kenny, right now, the way things are going.
There is Sundstrom for San Jose. For Sturm, who's tied up by Havanoff. Marlowe can't get the puck. Sturm has it. He centers. Sundstrom can't get a good shot away. The Blues are up 1-0. Well, what a turn of events. Puck shot in by Mellenby. Here's Nabokov leaving it for Ratchie. Under pressure from Stillman. Nabokov sends the puck to the corner. Sundstrom goes back. Now out to center ice. Sturm to Marlowe. And he can't get a shot. He falls down. They say that Mellenby tripped him. I guess Mellenby reached out with his stick. That goal for the Blues coming at even strength at 137. Young from Eastwood.
Now, I'm not sure if this maybe hit a stick on the slapper. Did it hit the stick right here, Nolan? No, it didn't. It was just a clear, hard shot that beat Nabokov to the far side. So it's been a long time since Scott Young has scored, so that's a very important spot for Young. In fact, he only has 2 assists since coming back from his injury. And here's the penalty, as you see Young right there. Mellenby pulling the legs out from underneath Marlowe.
That'll count. I'll give him that. He did get a stick around the ankle. Tripping Mellenby. 2:24. Here's a centering pass, and Dom Poos shoots wide. This is Ragnarsson. Here's Nolan. Ratchie moves towards the net from the right point. Now comes back to the blue line. Able to keep the puck in. Over to Ragnarsson to Nolan. Graves in front. Here's Dom Poos, a one-timer. And that deflects into the crowd. San Jose, by the way, having a tough time tonight in the power play. 0 for 5 with only 2 shots.
A 5-on-3 power play for almost a minute to start the third period, and they had 1 shot. That's it. They have 9 shots on goal. If you have 9 shots on goal at home, you're not going to get it done. Let's just face it, the Blues have done a great job, but the Sharks have not got their offense going at all, especially after scoring 7 goals the other night in Vancouver. They have only 9 shots.
Yeah, and 14 goals, as we mentioned earlier, for San Jose in their last 3 games, all victories. Of course, they haven't allowed the Blues much, but the Blues have been the stronger team defensively. Ragnarsson to Nolan. Power play San Jose as they look to tie it here early in the third period. Nolan cycles the puck to Dom Poos, centering for Graves, knocked away, and Scott Young clears the puck down the ice. And the Blues send on 2 fresh defensemen, McInnes and Salvador. Young remains up front with Drake. 3:20 gone in the third. 1-0 Blues. Sharks get the puck in. Johnson controls it. Up the boards by Ratchie. Young 2-on-1. McInnes on the far wing. He shoots, and the stick saved. Ragnarsson, the only defenseman back. Now back the other way, Owen Nolan. Poke checked at center ice by Drake. The teams are changing on the go. 40 seconds to go in Mellenby's penalty. Here's Stewart to Sundstrom into the corner for Stewart. McInnes is there. Stewart makes a nice move. Salvador can't stop him. Marlowe back to Sundstrom to Patrick Marlowe. Back for Sundstrom, and now to the point to Stewart. Stewart shoots. And the puck deflects well wide. Mellenby with 18 seconds to go in the box. Marchment gets the puck over. Now it comes back to Stewart from Solani. Nice block by Salvador. He can't get the puck to shoot it down the ice. Marlowe pokes at his side with him down on the ice. Sundstrom pokes from behind, and they knock Sundstrom down. And they're just going to play it forever. Now Mellenby comes back on. He ends up with a puck. Mellenby up the wing, puts on the brakes, tries to get around Marchment. Should keep skating. He does. Marchment looked like he might want to hook him. Both teams at full strength. Sharks, Teemu, Solani, 3-on-2. Solani against Finley. Back to Marchment, a shot well wide. And Boganicki gets to the puck. Ahead for Varlamov, that's onside. Marchment bumps Boganicki, and Mateau gets the puck. Boganicki knocks it away. It was actually Varlamov initially getting bumped. Now the pass goes off the stick of Mike Craig and into the crowd. There's 14:55 left in the third period, and the Blues are up 1-0.
Nice play by Bryce Salvador as he slid to block the shot there. You'll see here as Stewart's coming in. There's two empty Sharks in the front of the net, but Salvador makes a nice play as he slides across and takes that with his gloves. 61 shots, a little more than one block per game. So Bryce Salvador has had a very strong year for the Blues.
Keep in mind, again, the Blues penalty killing we mentioned earlier getting better. The last 16 games now, shorthanded 76 times, have allowed only 8 goals. That's better than 90% success, which if you did that all season, you'd easily lead the league.
Yep.
Here's Havanoff on with Finley to Dimitri with Mellenby and Stillman. Havanoff up to Mellenby. The puck stripped away. Here's Sturm in. A shot. Great save. Mateau. Brent Johnson comes up huge. Ragnarsson a shot that deflects wide. Corey Stillman back to the puck, leaves it for Jeff Finley, and he'll just flip it out. Glove down by Mike Raffji, and he'll shoot it back in off Finley's glove. Here is Havanoff firing the puck up the boards. Dimitra tips it out. Smith goes flying, and the teams are changing. Ragnarsson, long shot right on. Johnson the save, and he holds the puck, and the whistle stops the action with 14:04 to go in the third period. The Blues have the only goal. Here's our Advance Auto Parts save of the game.
Just happened moments ago. The shot from the side there, and then the big save right there at the end. You see he kicked out that right pad and made the save off Sturm. So what a great save there by Brent Johnson, the Advanced Auto Parts save of the game. In fact, he made 3 saves in a row.
All of a sudden the Sharks with 14 shots. They had only 8 in the first 2 periods, so now they have 6 in this period. The Blues have 2. Here's Suter. He and Marchment on defense. There's a lot of mileage on those two. Mayer's back to Pronger. Mayer's had to go out for repairs earlier in the game. And the pass from Young, too far for Varlamov. This is Mark Smith, the 24-year-old center. Goes to the wing, gets the puck back from Korolyuk, knocked away. Korolyuk keeps it in. Bradley goes to the net. Pronger chases Korolyuk behind the net. Korolyuk gets the puck to the point. Suter a shot right on, and the save made by Brent Johnson, and the action comes to a halt. 13:30 to go in the third. The Blues lead 1-0.
Goal, the difference in the game right now. Right now, Brent Johnson has come up large. 3 different saves. The first one off Sturm, the rebound by Mateau, and then the other shot on the backhand by Sturm, and Brent Johnson big all 3 times.
Gary Suter leaves the puck for Nolan. He shoots the save, and Johnson able to hold the puck. So no rebound, and all of a sudden the Blues all night out shooting San Jose. The shots are even now, 16-16.
Sharks putting a little pressure on right now after they've fallen behind by a goal. So Brent Johnson has to be sharp, as I think we're going to see a lot of the defense moving up for the Sharks now too. You see Jamal Mayers back on the bench. You see the cut there on the bridge of his nose. On the faceoff, Eastwood loses it.
Suter, a shot. Oh, kicked out by Johnson. He didn't have a real good look at it. Marchman runs into Drake. Marchman yanks his head back, trying to draw a penalty, and it doesn't work. Suter, Eastwood. Now Drake steals the puck in front. Podina shot. Eastwood on the rebound. Where's the puck? Nabokov has it, and play is stopped. Great opportunities there for the Blues, looking to add to their 1-0 lead.
This line has been real good for the Blues the last 3 or 4 games. Good forechecking. Mike Eastwood's going to get the first rebound right there on the shot from Podine, but Nabokov able to keep that right pad down against the post. The overhead, you look, here's the shot right there as Eastwood's trying to bang it loose, and it was still right underneath the pad, though, of Nabokov.
Dimitra out with Stillman and Mellanby, who gets the puck to McInnes. His shot tipped to Mellanby and a drive. That's turned away off Nabokov and into the crowd. 12:53 to go. 1-0 Blues. San Jose getting a lot of shots here on Brent Johnson in the third period, after not getting many shots, Bernie, in the first 2 periods.
5 in the first, 3 in the second, so they now have 17 on the game, so they have 9 in this third period already.
As McInnes winds up, we get an interference penalty. They'll sort it out. John Beckman from St. Louis here tonight says hi to the people from section 332. And the penalty will be against Scott Mellanby, and you can see how unhappy Joel Quenneville is.
Well, I said it earlier, you just can't tell what the referee is going to call. There's Scott Mellanby coming across there on the play. Now, because the guy falls down, he gives him a penalty. Well, that's what you're taught to do. You win a faceoff, you stay with your winger, you go across with him. Because he fell down, you don't call a penalty there. You're just taking your man. There's no interference. You're taking your man. That's unbelievable. And that's why the guys are all shaking their heads every time they go to the bench.
Sharks with only 3 shots, failing on 6 power plays. Mellanby's penalty interference at 7-11. We'll see if the Blues, who have been so strong in the penalty killing lately, can get it done again. Johnson daring, now gets stuck in the corner, gets back to the net. Here's Marlowe. Sundstrom. Solani goes in front of the net. Marlowe again. Power play. Suter. Whoa, that shot goes wide. Trying to keep the puck in at the point. Gilson to Marlowe. And the puck batted out of the air by Eastwood. He and Podina replaced. Finley replaced. Now McInnes out with Pronger. Drake is up front with Young. They're just seconds shy of the 8-minute mark in the third period. So there's a long way to go in this game. Solani shooting the puck in. Drake and Marlowe after it. Drake controls. Leaves the puck for Pronger up the boards with Brad Stewart there. He'll whack it around behind the net. Marlowe and McInnes. McInnes virtually never hits anybody hard. You know, you'd say he's more of a finesse defenseman. Just gets position, takes the body, and Pronger flips the puck out. Here's Owen Nolan with Solani. The pass through his skates. He'll go over to Ragnarsson. Nice play, the shot and a save, and Young there to get that rebound. Mellanby will be back in 26 seconds. Finley, McInnes, Eastwood, and Bodine killing the penalty. Eastwood drags down Nolan. Nolan gets the puck again. Eastwood gets in his way. Finley tries to clear and does off Marcus Ragnarsson. 7 seconds to go in the power play for San Jose. Here's Brent Johnson. Gets the puck out. Played by Matt Bradley. And we get a whistle. They start counting players. The penalty is over to Mellanby. And the referee will come over to the bench. San Jose now is 0 for 7 on the power play tonight with only 4 shots on goal. Maxwell House Coffee Mug Night is Thursday, March 28th. Buffalo will be at Savvis Center, and the first 15,000 of you with a paid admission will receive the Blues 35th anniversary edition of the Maxwell House Blues Coffee Mug. Great seats are still available. Get your tickets soon at Savvis Center, any Ticketmaster outlet, online at stlouisblues.com, or by phone at 314-241-1888. A few too many men on the ice there, Bernie.
They were all in front of the bench, and everybody was standing there. There were 3 guys right by the bench, so the referee's standing there. Usually you're going to get away with that because one of the guys is going off, but the referee was standing there and called a penalty, so I don't think anybody's surprised the way they've been calling penalties tonight. Anytime you go on the ice, you may get one.
I'll say one thing. Mike Hassan-France and Kevin Pollock have been very even-handed. They've made the same type of calls against both teams. 9-12, too many men on the ice. Bradley will serve it. The Blues 0 for 5 on the power play with only 3 shots. But again, remember, they've been successful on the road on the power play, only 11% all season long. Here's Chris Pronger. He and Havanoff are on the points. Up front, Dimitri Mellenby and Stillman as Havanoff pushes the puck in. It hits Stern's skate, and it's shot down the ice by Rathje. 10:15 to go in regulation. The Blues lead the Sharks 1-0. The Sharks came into the league. They played at the old Cow Palace, moving into this new building later on. Blues have played 19 regular season games in the Bay Area against the Sharks. Lost only 3. McInnes. Oh, the shot deflects wide. 15 wins, 3 losses, and a tie here. The puck goes down the ice. McInnes back to get it. Both teams are changing. McInnes up to Young. He has the game's only goal. And he gets the puck in. And the Sharks will come out. Marchment leading the attack. Over here to Graves, and the shot goes wide. Young's goal is 16th of the season. Coming at 1:37 here in the third. After the Blues started the period, 2 minutes short. Blues get the puck in. 27 seconds to go in the power play. That's Varlamov battling Ragnarsson. Young there. So is Boganicki. The puck skips by him. Here comes Teemu Selanne. He's got Nicholas Sundstrom with him. The drop pass, and Boganicki back to Varlamov. 2-on-1 with Young. Give him the puck. Now Sundstrom back. The shot by Varlamov. And the save by Nabokov. Geez, I almost started to coach a little bit there, Bernie. I wanted him to quickly give the puck to Young.
That's what should have happened there. Varlamov really didn't even look at Young. You've got a 2-on-1, and Sundstrom doesn't have a stick. At least force Sundstrom to take Young and even tackle him. But you can see here, Sundstrom does not have a stick at all, and Varlamov doesn't even look. Just lets it go, and an easy save for Nabokov.
Easy game up here. A little tougher down on the ice.
I will say that, yes.
Not a little tougher.
But you got to look first.
A lot tougher. So 9 seconds left in this Blues man advantage. 8:56 to go in the third period. The shots favoring the Blues 21-18. Tomorrow night the Blues will be in Los Angeles against the Kings. Right back here on Fox Sports Net. Beginning at 9:30. The pregame at 9. Center and Eastwood, the shot, the save, and the puck goes wide now. Back at full strength. San Jose, Bradley back on. Sharks clear the puck down the ice. Racing back McInnes. He'll touch it. The whistle icing against the Sharks. So the Blues have the lead 1-0 and 8:34 remaining in the third period.
Eastwood a pass from behind the net. Dallas straight to Eastwood in front of the net, and Eastwood with the quick shot, but a big save by Nabokov.
From the face-off to Pronger at the point. His shot is blocked by Mike Rathje. Up to Nicholas Sundstrom, and the puck knocked away. Dimitri leaves it for Pronger. Now to Stillman. He'll shoot it in on with Dimitra and Mellenby. Rathje back for San Jose. In the corner to Stewart. 8:10 remaining. Third period. Blues up 1-0. Trying to put an end to this winless streak. They're winless in their last 7. Only 3 wins in their last 15 games. And trying to stop San Jose's 3-game winning streak. Sundstrom leaves the puck. Here's Stewart. The teams are changing. Pronger strips him of the puck. Bodine over to Eastwood. The shot. Nabokov the save, and a good job smothering the rebound.
Good opportunity here if this Mike Eastwood again needed to get his head up here and taking the slap shot, as it turned out to be a 2-on-1. But a good save by Nabokov nonetheless, but Again, this is a couple opportunities. Varlamov, I said earlier, should have had the opportunity, but here, look at this. This is a 2-on-1. Look at the opening here. But the shot from the point, and you see Nabokov way out. It's an easy save when a goaltender comes that far out of the net. There's nothing to shoot at.
Sharks clear the zone. Finley back to McInnes. Now Joel Quenneville has Drake, Bodine, and Eastwood up front. Loose puck. Ragnarsson. Marchman shoots it in. Solani after the puck, bumped by Finley. Eastwood on the boards with Marlowe. And Drake gets the puck, gets it out. Races after it. Dumps it in. Blues changing. Now down to 7:08 to go. Blues thinking quick, short shift, stay fresh. Varlamov knocks the puck down. Mayers tries to work in on the veteran Swede, Ragnarsson. Jamal Mayers leaves the puck. Blues trying to center, and coming to the net, Varlamov, a backhander, and Nabokov holds on, and then Young a quick shot, and Nabokov holds the puck long enough for a faceoff.
Blues are winning the battles along the boards right now. Varlamov coming out of the corner, just throwing the puck towards the net and then staying with it. An opportunity there a couple of times before Nabokov was able to get it in his hand.
Tom and Jeff Van Orman, who used to live in Chesterfield, reside here in the Bay Area. They're here tonight rooting for the Blues, and they send a big hello back to their friends in St. Louis, Barney Schiffman and Jim Swink. Back to the point, Mike Van Ryn. He'll let her go, and that one deflects and goes into the crowd. Mellanby screaming that Suter is holding him and that the puck went off Suter, but they go, puck went off Scott Mellanby, so a neutral faceoff.
What are the power plays tonight?
The power plays tonight are 0-4 and 0-4, and the Blues are 0-for-6 with 6 shots, and the Sharks are 0-for-7 with 4 shots. So Bernie, you've seen 13 power plays and 10 shots total.
I'm just wondering if the Blues still may get another power play because the Sharks have 7. I think this is one of those games where I think they're going to want to make sure that they both get the even amount, even if they're not good ones.
Each team has had a 5-on-3 also. This is Bodine battling Rapchi in the corner. Bodine, Drake, and Eastwood. Eastwood gets hit by Nolan, gets the puck to Drake. He falls down, takes a shot. Nabokov to save, and he shovels the puck up to Sturm. Marco Sturm, the German, flips the puck in the corner. Van Ryn and Graves go in. Sturm is there. The other forward is Nolan. Eastwood gives Sturm a rough ride, and Sturm bumps him back. Now up the boards for Bodine. He can't get around Suter. Keeping the puck in. Rapchi, a shot, and it's deflected wide by Nolan. And the puck cleared out by Pronger. 5:45 to go in the third period. The Blues are up 1-0. Owen Nolan stopped by Pronger. Mellanby, the puck ahead to Demitra. He shoots and misses by less than a foot. Back the other way. Into the middle to Nolan. Stopped by Mellanby. Here's a chance for Demitra. Misses the hit from Marchman. That's a wise move, especially if you want to play anymore this season. Up to Don Foose. Now Korolyuk, Sundstrom, and the pass deflects down into the corner. They get the puck to Korolyuk. Sundstrom in front, fans. Here's Marchman, a pass over to Ragnarsson in front, knocked away, and McInnes will clear the puck out.
Couple of opportunities there to shoot, and no shots at all. So that's good that the Blues sliding. The Sharks are opting to pass the puck more than shooting it towards the net.
McInnes dumps the puck out. Brian Marchman goes back. The Blues now out shooting San Jose 26-18. They lead it 1-0 on a goal by Scott Young here early in the third period. Mayers after the puck runs into Ragnarsson. Marchman there. Varlamov takes the puck. Knocked away. It's Marlowe. Can't get around Mayers, and the puck off Varlamov's stick wide. Up the rink comes Bradley. The puck tipped in by Marlowe. Cleared out by Pronger. Marchman gets the puck in. Pronger gets it out, and here's Sergei Varlamov. He'll shoot it in. 4:13 remaining. Both teams are changing. Rapchi ahead. Marlowe stopped, and here's Dallas Drake. He's slowed up by Marlowe, and Rapchi ends up with a puck. Another capacity crowd here in San Jose, and they're on the edge of their seats here. Under 4 minutes to go in the third period. This is Matt Bradley shooting the puck in. McKinnis first back, chased by the young defenseman Stewart. To Pronger, up to Drake. McKinnis and Pronger will see a little ice time the rest of the way. They both go off now, and the coaching staff says to McKinnis, "Don't come off. Stay on. We like you a lot. Stay on." Finley ends up with the puck. To McKinnis. He'll clear it ahead to Stillman with Dimitra and Mellanby. Stewart runs into Stillman. The puck in deep. 3:22 to go. The Blues are changing again, and they let McKinnis come off. Now Van Ryn is on with Finley. Graves is stopped. Varlamov gets the puck to Young. Young with the only goal in the game, and that shot sails over the net in front. Varlamov can't get it. Maier's a backhander, and that deflects wide. Evgeni Nabokov with the puck. And he leaves it for Gilson. Jeff Gilson. He's an offensive-minded player. Puck deflected in. Van Ryn can't get it. Nolan does. Leaves it for Graves. Graves to the point to Gilson. Around behind the net for Owen Nolan. 2:45 to go. Here's Marco Sturm. Suter is on. Gilson from the blue line. A shot wide as it goes off the Blues defenseman Finley. The puck shot wide. Turned away by Johnson. And the puck cleared out and down the ice by Van Ryn. It'll go right to Nabokov. 2:25 to go. 1-0 Blues. Now the puck shot in by Don Foose, or rather by Korolyuk, played by Pronger. McKinnis clears it out. We'll be keeping a watchful eye on Evgeni Nabokov as the clock ticks down. The Blues trying to get a big win here in San Jose. Korolyuk shoots the puck in. McKinnis gets it. Back to Pronger. He'll clear it off the glass and down the ice. Back to touch it. Marcus Ragnarsson icing against the Blues. There's only 1:58 to go in regulation. Joel Quenneville's team has scored the only goal tonight here at Compact Center.
Blues have done a great job. 26 shots for the Blues, only 18 for the Sharks. The Sharks with 10 shots this period, but the Blues have forced the Sharks to overpass the puck, and a lot of times where the shot should have been thrown towards the net, the Sharks are not doing it, but they still have their work cut out for them with 1:58 to go. Nabokov will probably head towards the bench in the last minute, right around the minute mark. There's the smile of Scott Young, who has the Blues' only goal tonight, the only goal of the game, in fact.
His 16th. That came at 1:37 here in the third. There's Nabokov. So here we go. And the Blues hold on and fly down to LA after the game with 2 valuable points. They play the Kings at Staples Center tomorrow night. Eastwood, Dom Foose, 2 veteran centermen who take a lot of draws. Korolyuk, Sundstrom, Ragnarsson, and Marchment. And the Blues able to clear the puck down the ice. Drake, Podine, Eastwood, Van Ryn, and Pronger. Now Eastwood is replaced by Dimitra. There's 1:45 to go in the third. Korolyuk slowed up at center ice and stopped. Drake gives him a run. Dimitra can't get around Marchment. Here come the Sharks. Sundstrom over to Don Foose, who tips the puck in. Mellanby gets it. He'll clear it off the glass. Glove down by Ragnarsson in front. Don Foose's deflection wide. Puck centered. Pronger gets it to Mellanby. He clears the puck out. 1:22 to go. Here's Marchment. Both teams changing. The Blues have McKinnis and Pronger on with 1:15 to go. They'll go the distance. They've got Maers, Young, and Stillman up front. Pronger knocks the puck down. Stillman shoots it in. 1:05 to go. We'll watch Nabokov. He heads out, heads to the bench. Stewart shoots the puck in. Nabokov gets to the bench. 57 seconds to go. The Sharks' goal is empty. Varlamov to Maers. He gets the puck out. Solani. Blues lead 1-0. Up on the wing. Ragnarsson for Graves. Broken up. Blues clear the zone. 2-on-1. Varlamov to Maers. He shoots. He scores! And an empty netter by Jamal Maers, and the Blues have a 2-0 lead, and it looks like they'll grab 2 points, 2 important points, and get their season point total up to 75.
And that was a great shot of the Blues bench. The relief, you could just see this team has been pressing so hard played so strongly on Monday night against Colorado, were denied any points, but they really gutted it out tonight. It's been a great effort, especially holding the shots to just 18 shots, but a simple 2-on-1 here, empty net. Jamal Mayers takes the pass from Varlamov and fires it into the empty net. He paid for that with that mark on his nose.
McInnes gets the puck, gets it ahead, and it deflects into the crowd. There is Jamal Mayers with his 8th goal of the season from Varlamov and McInnes, an empty netter at 19:20. So the Blues in business now. Nabokov back in the goal for San Jose. Finley shoots the puck in. Played by Suter. So the Blues record here against the Sharks in the Bay Area is going to be 16-3-1 in the regular season. 15 seconds to go. We're going to take a quick break here before we'll return to Compact Center at the end of the game. 6 seconds to go. Suter a pass up to Bradley. He's stopped by Drake. 2 seconds. 1 second.